Hello. Now it's time for first boot. Yeah, to save desktop space, I crammed all of these into a folder. So that way, less space on the desktop. Alright. That's not what I want. There. Okay. First boot, so whatever happens, happens. Hey, Sobit. There still is a chance that I may not be able to stream this just because of some severe technical difficulty that did happen in the Valley. Although it wasn't really that big, I just didn't want to deal with it. Unlikely, but still, just want to put that out there. So how's your day been? Alright, eardrums are not blasted, so audio levels seem good.
I was born in Moscow, but I remember nothing of that time. I was just an infant when the old world was destroyed in the flames of nuclear fire. I, along with 40,000 others, were saved by retreating to the metro stations, deep under the city. Now, 20 years had passed, and going up into the embrace of an endless winter was left to a few brave souls. The metro was our home, and our fortress against the nightmarish mutants who roamed the tunnels. Still, we never gave up hope that we would return to the surface. But one day, a new threat appeared, and we found ourselves in a war to determine the very existence of our species.
Okay. Oh, that's a Xbox button. Alright. Okay, so now to answer your question. Yeah, I spent most of it playing, let's see, half Azure Odyssey Untold on my DS here, and half on Warframe, which you will see on Discord notifications. Though I started my day with doing a bit of coding in C++ to get myself re-familiarized with, well, mostly classes and class inheritance, because I don't think I got enough practice in college about inheritance. Oh, then let's see if my DualShock 3 works. Yes, it does. But what if I want to play this... Hold on. But what if I want to play this on a keyboard? I mean, clearly there's keyboard controls, but why couldn't I hit start, though? Oh, now it works. I have to use the arrow keys to navigate the menu. I'm using WASD. Did I try hitting enter at the start, though? I know I tried hitting ESC, E, spacebar, tab, tilde, left click and right click, and that didn't work. I guess it's enter and arrow keys for the menus. I'm not sure what Ranger means. Do you happen to know what Ranger difficulty is about? Well, just in the meantime. Oh, that's right, there's no mouse, so I can't actually just go off to this. This is like straight full screen, isn't it? Let's see if I can. First off, it's only slightly loud. I'm cool with the limited HUD thing, but also it's my first time playing, so maybe not. Limited ammo, definitely not, because I don't know how accurate I'll be. Oh. Okay, that's not my monitor's native resolution. No wonder it felt like 4:3. I should have DirectX 11. That is a good question, Melissa. I already saw a very sharp turn from the children in the intro, so I'm not expecting perfect polish from this. Anti-sopic filtering, I'm guessing. Given the other settings of this probably aren't that demanding on a 970, I'll go with 16. Yeah, so I've also been considering hardcore, because in most games that have a more broad audience appeal, like AAA stuff, usually normal's a bit too easy for me. Like, it still makes for a good introduction to get me eased into it, but once I get into my own pace, hard's usually more of a appropriate challenge for me. This isn't AAA kind of broad audience appeal. Like, normally it's like one step down from the hardest is what I tend to have the most fun on. But I think I'll give normal a go, because if my choice is the hardest or the middle, I'll start with the middle. Odd restriction? I have a feeling I'll learn why I want 3 weapons later on. Wait, hold up. I guess I'll go DirectX 11 then, because there's the DirectX 11 options and a whole bunch of other things I seem to not be able to choose. Like motion blur, I can't choose that or anything in that box. Cool. Advanced depth of field and tessellation. Ah. Okay, it's a difference between the different presets, which is nice, but it would also be even nicer if I could change all those settings individually. Well, from what I happened to catch, I think on Wikipedia, or maybe it was Steam or something, this came out in 2010. My graphics card was 970 was released in 2013, so this should be able to run it on very high. Just not something I can say for many, if any, games at this point. I'm still tempted to go high, though, just given the age of my card. The only thing I don't like that's getting increased is the motion blur. Motion blur is something you can very easily do wrong. If you have it, like, with just a slight touch, it can really help make things look nicer. But generally, motion blur is used to mask low frame rates. And the thing is, motion blur is also the biggest contributor to low frame rates, too, of like all the option settings. I remember back when they replaced the original with the remastered on Steam. That the remastered was apparently like the worst experience, despite having some quality of life improvements. So that's one of them. I was about to hit Z to go back, and I don't entirely remember which game Z was back with. What game did I play in the past that had Z for back? Well, this already feels like it looks better. That's just the freaking fog in the background. Why is there an extra video of the options?
Rated M for mature.
Oh, it's a trailer, isn't it?
Once, Planet Aurelia was the sector's crown jewel, home to billions of souls. Then came the warp storms. They pushed Aurelia into a new orbit, encased the planet in ice.
Why is there a 40K trailer?
Planet Aurelia has returned, and a signal is coming from its surface.
My name is Daniel Kading. I am the lead designer for Chaos Rising, the expansion pack for Dawn of War 2.
What?
Dawn of War 2 is a real-time strategy game where you command the Space Marines, superhuman warriors who battle to protect mankind from alien forces. Chaos Rising takes place 1 year
I
after
mean,
the conclusion
at a time, this was kind of cool.
brand new campaign
Back then,
where
you
have
got
to
a bit
deal
extra with your game, but
evil
seriously,
machinations
why?
of your arch enemies, Chaos. Forces of Chaos are the legendary arch enemies of the Space Marines.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully there's more extras to unlock, and this whole option section is not just for this one advertisement to another game. Alright, let's go normal. And yeah, I feel like I might add enough difficulty just by trying to play this like Doom or Ultra Kill, because I can just about tell from A, it's realistic, or at least semi-realistic, and B, came out in 2010, so that's like at the height of cover shooters. This might not be a cover shooter directly, but it's probably going to be the whole, you shouldn't be running up to them point blank and trying to be acrobatic. I might still look for opportunities to do that, though, because that's cool to do. Oh, that's nice to know.
The tunnel grew colder. Millie and I were close to the surface now. Soon, we'd climb up into the howling wind to fight our way through whatever nightmares were waiting there. My long journey was nearly at the end. But would I have the courage, the will to see it through?
Enter does not work. Alright. Let's see, what keys will work? So ESC tab was the key. Spacebar don't work. Enter's a no. What about the numpad? The numpad I use so infrequently I felt actually a bit of dust on there when I pressed the keys. Okay. And the DualShock 3? It works, of course.
Hey, Artyom.
Alright, mouse works.
Home station. Do you ever think we'll end up in a place like this? Not knowing whether we were about to save our world or send it straight to hell.
That's right, sensitivity. Should have looked for that. Here goes our way back.
We'll have to get through the military outpost to reach the surface.
Oh, that FOV.
Shh, тихо. Something's moving in the next room. Open the gate, I'll come.
Okay, good. So I can indeed ask. Alright. Hey, Schliff. Advanced physics. It's probably going to be cool. Might be glitchy, though. I have to hit right to check that. Not enter. We'll do subtitles. Yeah, it's low FOV, and I generally run with a decent DPI, decently high. And so it's gonna be a real... Ah, that's also true, Alyssa. Fast weapon switch. I don't know what that means. So, but if you would please tell me what fast weapon switch means. For now, I'll leave it off, though, because that's default. It's probably the physics change. Alright, controls. Oh, mouse. Sensitivity. Aim sensitivity. I feel like that. Kinda sucks I don't have an aim testing thing. Oh, yeah, that's way too much. This is the lowest DPI setting I have. Second lowest. Third lowest. Highest DPI, my god. Okay.
Open the door. I'll cover you.
That would make sense. Okay, let's knock it like that. Nice. Yeah, I've been playing EOU a lot because I had to monitor my cat in the past weeks after he almost died on a hairball. So I can't be on my desktop, and so I brought my DS. Now I'm playing EOU a lot. Honestly, I would consider streaming it. I mean, I can't stream my DS directly, because I think I'd have to... Okay, so my old 3DS I jailbreaked because I was curious, and I have a second DS in case it goes bad. So I think technically I can stream that one using wireless. Otherwise I'd have to use an emulation or buy some special hardware. I'm farming Minecraft. Fair enough. Alright, you're gonna have to wait there for a while I figure out DPI. This is still my lowest DPI setting. It's alright. Yeah, no, okay.
Open the door. I'll cover you.
You know what? I'll just bring the tick up by 1 and leave my DPI on the lowest. That's not... There we are. Mouse. Because this is alright.
Shit is always breaking down in here. Use the auxiliary hand system to open the gate. Artyom, check those crates for ammo and medpacks.
Okay, controlled crouch. I gotta say, I used to think C was an awkward place to put crouch, given all the games I played beforehand were like shift or control. Now I think control is awkward to crouch and C is natural. Times will be a changin'.
Artyom, check those crates for ammo and medpacks. Ready, Artyom? Follow me.
It does bug me that still. It's still controller prompts, so I just kind of have to guess what the keybinds are, even though I could look. I wonder if you can die from falling into that. Probably not. Okay, so we have a knife on 1, pistol on 2. This looks like a P90 from the first person, but if I drop it, that don't look like... Okay, that's got a special stock. That still looks a bit like a P90, though. Not really. So, more configuring. That's good, because that's normally how I play games, although I will admit, now that I've been streaming, I think I've mentioned a long while ago, I feel the urge to keep the action going, so it's entertaining to watch, or at least engaging to watch. Just know that normally, if it didn't feel like I was on camera, or rather, that I was playing to an audience, I would search almost every nook and cranny, and that would just be because of my curiosity, and not because I feel I need to complete things. Yeah, control crouch used to be fine for me too, especially when it was toggle, but now I'm like... Ew. I have to stretch my pinky there? Yeah, I mean, my pinky is normally on shift at this point, so anything that I have to do a lot of, I have on shift, whether it be sprinter, control, but I also have these mouse thumb buttons that I doubt are used in this game. In fact, let me check if they're bound to anything. They do not seem to do anything, so guess what? We have some free real estate. Okay, so that's sprint. Crouch toggle, Z! Let's make that C. I mean, sometimes I do those 30-minute looting runs too, and you guys are still here. I guess what's more important is maintaining conversation than maintaining good gameplay. So I suppose there's two ways you could choose to be. You can either be very skilled at the game you're playing, or very engaging as a conversationalist. And I'm kind of being a bit of a hybrid. Like, I'm not good enough to be pro level at the games I play, but at least I'm not terrible. Oh yeah, sorry I could do that. Then again, I haven't played Minecraft much. I have played it though. I still own it. Thanks to Nerva. Man, it really is a heat wave. My AC's been on all day, and I'm not sweating yet, but I still feel a little bit hot. And it's only been off for like 15 minutes. If I had a better grasp on OBS's sound gates and noise cancellation, then I might keep my AC on while streaming, but as it stands right now, it would be a constant drone that I know does not bother Alyssa, but it bothers me when I watch it back, and I'd say the audio experience is pretty important. Given, like, 2 out of the 3 of you aren't actively watching the stream. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's more controls. Yeah, that's true, Alyssa. That also extends into a big debate on whether you actually truly own digital games, because a lot of the user agreements state the fact that you don't own the game, you own a license to have a copy of the game. Although that's only what I remember from a while ago. It's honestly might be outdated, might not be. But yeah, we still all think of it as being owned, so. Okay, so medkits Q, night vision N, time is T, journal M, light F. Oh, F for flashlight, that's fine. Gas mask is G. Yeah, that's true. That is true, so but as well as Alyssa, that's also true. And it doesn't happen that often, but oh, you know the publishers that would. Luckily, it's the publishers that don't really matter. Well, it only really seems to take effect with very old games, like before digital distribution was popular. That's where things get into some very legal gray areas that you just can't untangle the rights for. Oh, okay. I mean, if I... That's the other thing. Like, Half-Life was free. The Half-Life series was free for a week, and I streamed it. Like, all of it. But once that free period was up, Steam just removed it from my library, which is the only time I've actually had any games removed from my Steam library. And again, goes back to the whole ownership thing. Normally when you say, oh, this game's free, even if it's like a special time thing, you then own it for free, is the assumption. But no, they're just letting you play it. It's like a free weekend kind of deal. ROMX, yes. Okay, now are these convenient? So G is a mild stretch, but I imagine I won't have to use it that often. F is fine. Journal is M. I probably won't have to hit that often. M is an awkward spot. Q's fine. I'll have to get used to Q. I mean, there are plenty of games I play where I've had to hit Q for things. It's just depends how often I have to hit Q. Night vision's N. That's over there with M. Hope I don't have to hit that too often. Time for T. I wonder what I'd have to use the time for. Alright. Oh, here we are. Knife throwing knife. Okay, so we have knife, throwing knife, revolver, automatic weapon, shotgun, or pneumatic weapon. Grenade, sticky grenade, so we do use 5. And brackets? That's at the complete opposite end of the keyboard. Why would they make them brackets by default? Well, I guess because we don't really use those on keyboard, and they probably need to have them bound, so they made them out of the way. Oh good, it's not it's not all ADS. Some have alternate fires. That's fine. Thank you, so, but I have a DualShock 3 that's perfectly functioning here on the side. So I could play this on controller, but because it's an FPS, I feel like a mouse would be a bit better. Alright, I already went through that. Inventory game and ease use. Okay, so one thing I've really done is change crouch from Z to C, so I don't have to hit control. Again, the great debate between toggle or hold. For sprint, I say toggle. Because in any game that has sprint, you just want to always be sprinting. I know it feels more natural for hold, like when you want to stop, but it's more natural to me to release the button to stop sprinting. But it's more comfortable to do toggle when you have to sprint all the time. Yeah, fair enough. Honestly, I think I'd have less issue with the controls if I were playing more games lately, but as I think you know, I've been playing mostly Warframe for the past year now, so I'm not too used to the variety of control schemes you can get on keyboard. I'm not used to it anymore. Alright, cool.
Okay. Up we go.
This is still my lowest DPI setting, and it still feels a bit too... If I move it slowly, I can aim slowly, but oh my gosh.
Seems like nobody's home. Before we hit the surface, put your gas mask on. Without it, it'd be like a bullet outside his door.
Many places, especially on surface, require gas mask for survival. If you start to choke, press G to put on the mask. To take off the mask, hold G. To see how long your filters will last, press LB to look at your watch. So that's the T thing. And again, there is no, like, it says press A to continue. And nothing on the keyboard corresponds to A. So, hit the controller.
This is the Korolev Performance Hall. It's very close to the tower.
Interesting time to hit ESC. You need to have your flashlight turned on to be able to see ghosts. Fantastic. Honestly, it might be because I just have a controller plugged in. Welcome back, Smith. You haven't missed too much, just more discussions on the what controls to use. Is that going to change again? Alright. DPI. Hopefully that's not too insensitive, because if it's too low sensitivity, it's going to strain my wrist. But if it's too high, then, like, fuck, I can't aim.
Grab your weapon. Suki. Here they come.
Oh, it's the... Okay. I'm tempted to try knifing one, to be honest.
Let's give it a pull. Okay, Artyom, you ready?
Quick time event!
Let's move out.
Yeah. Oh, so...
Here it is, Artyomishka. Our goal.
Ah, so even without a controller.
Come in. Over. You're coming through loud and clear. Over. We're at the tower. I repeat, we're at the tower. Need the group move out. Over. That's affirmative. We've made contact. They should be in the vicinity of the tower now. Over.
Not quite sure how to read this.
Roger. We'll contact you again when we're at the top of the tower. Get a fix on our location then. Over.
Let's go, the other should already be here.
Probably the red hand. Hold on.
Oh, there they are.
I guess I should hop on or something. Yeah, I know.
Good to see you, Colonel.
I've heard good things about Exodus, I'll say that.
Did you hear that? Listen. What the hell is it? Form a circle.
Oh, that's a lot of guys.
Watch your backs, boys. Okay. Looks it's gonna be tougher than the library. On my mark.
Okay. Yeah, headshots are very effective against them. I'll say that much. I'm sorry, I just wanted to see how the knife would work. Nope, knife does not do well. Oh, was it scripted? Oh, at least now I know a knife doesn't do too well.
Life was never easy in the tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20, and could never have imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter arrived at the barricade.
Press. I haven't pressed anything. You just have. Oh, that's not a place, that's a JPEG. Oh, it is a place. JPEG in a place. Interesting.
Artyom, you're awake at last, I see. Hunter's on his way in. He should have news from the other stations. Come on. Let's go, Artyom.
Pigs, disease. I've been through worse. I'm not giving up.
Alex,
Yes, Nikolai?
the station can't survive much longer if these attacks don't stop. We must do something.
What more can we do?
Is that background talking in Russian or in
Ones
English?
will kill us all.
We'll see what Hunter says.
It does bother me, but it's more so an issue with the fact that it's keyboard
The hospital's
that move faster than they do.
Let's go, Artyom.
The situation's under control.
If this were a stick, then I'd be able to slow myself down.
He was at the outpost.
Pieter!
But for me, it's full speed or no speed.
In the battle, has anyone seen him? Oh, that's you. He was okay, but I hope he's alive.
Come on, Alex.
Hello, Artyom.
How are the wounded?
Not much improvement. 2 died this morning.
The Dark Ones do not kill outright, but they damage a victim's mind. Sooner or later, this leads to death.
What are the Dark Ones?
I can't reach.
What the hell? Who could that be?
It's Hunter.
Mutants don't knock first. Open the damn gate. Welcome to Exhibition, Hunter. Thanks. Now close your gate.
It's been a long time, Hunter.
Good to see you, Alex. Hello, Artyom.
So, Hunter, what's happening in the outside world these days?
Not much. Most of what I hear is about the exhibition and the undead infesting your tunnels. Artyom, I met a trader selling old postcards of New York City. I thought of your wall.
These are not the usual mutant creatures. This is something else.
What the hell?
Something much worse.
Dark ones. Well, whatever in hell they are, my order has a motto. If it's hostile, you kill it.
The Dark Ones...
Intruder alarm in the main vent shaft. They're coming in from above.
Just what we needed.
There are wounded here just behind the wall.
Kirill, take your group to the tunnels.
Alex,
Hunter and...
we must stay here and defend the hall.
All right, Artyom, quickly, get a weapon.
Where?
Artyom, get a weapon!
Dude, if I...
Damn, they never come this far into this station.
It's the hospital. They smell the blood.
Alright, best guess is either I open a... or I cut this. Not good. I'm gonna let you guys handle this. Are these the Dark Ones? It's the guy near the wall. Well, I'll try to see it with the flashing warning lights. Oh, there's aim assist even on... Ah, there we are. Oh, I can't... That's right, I need to actually hit the... Okay. I like the laser sight though, from the P90-ish thing.
Artyom, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Of course. He's a dead-eye shot, this one.
I wouldn't quite say that, but close enough.
No Dark Ones here. Just the usual tunnel trash.
Even when you don't see them, the Dark Ones are there. Fear. That's their weapon. That's what made the Nosalises run through the tunnels like rats. The Dark Ones are not simple mutants. They're Homo Novus, the next step in evolution. You've heard about survival of the fittest? Guess what? We lost.
What's happened to you, Alex? You can go like lambs to the slaughter. I'll hang on to whatever life I got with teeth and claws. and I'll take more than a few of your homo novus with me to hell.
You think you're some old movie cowboy? Have a look, Hunter. 10 soldiers trained in combat. Their bodies broken, their minds gone.
The Dark Ones! They destroyed the outer guard post!
Look, dude, I'll have you know, we're a video game protagonist. I'm pretty sure things are going to turn out, at least passably.
Damn, damn, damn! Shit! Damn it! Damn! Ah!
The devil knows what's happening out there, beyond your perimeter. I must go recon the situation. Listen carefully, Artyom. If I'm not back here by morning, you must get to police station and find a man named Miller. Tell him what's happened to me, and what's stirring in the northern tunnels. Show this to Miller, so he knows I've sent you. I trust everything to you, Artyom. Don't let me down. If
Why
we are to
trust me?
survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminate it. Understand?
Then again, I barely know even myself in this game so far, so, you know, fair enough. Trust everything to me.
Hunter did not return. It wouldn't be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards, assigned on for the ride.
Again, never says press A to continue. I have to press the controller on my side.
Те колеса. Кондуктор, нажми на тормоза. Finally! Taking your time as usual, huh? Alright, grab your gear, go to the platform, they're waiting for us. I'll meet you there. Hey, Artyom, don't forget anything, huh? Вот стоит перевертаться, бабушка здорова. Вот стоит перевертаться, кушает компот.
Just acquired some military-grade cartridges. The quality and stopping power of these pre-apocalypse cartridges give them a very high value. Military-grade ammo can be used as currency to buy weapons and items from shops. It can also be exchanged for other ammo types. Scarce and precious military-grade cartridges can be identified by their pristine condition and shiny metal casing. So can we, like, not use them as actual ammo? Or is it just currency?
Вот стоит перевертаться и мечтать снова. Вот стоит перевертаться, пережить налет.
Yes, the correct key is M there. Let's check it anyways. Oh, cool. It's a bullet. At the Polis, find a ranger named Miller. Describe situation at exhibition. Caravan, get some equipment at the station's armory. Alright. Alright, now I'm wondering how I can switch ammo types, but I feel like the game will tell me how at some point.
Sorry, Artyom. This part of the station is under temporary lockdown. Only the guards may pass.
Hey, that's some nice music. Where did you get that?
I'm sick and tired of this shit. Why do I put up with it? Bean, Mom told me to keep away from you. That you were no good. And she was right.
Will you ever shut up?
I'd like to live with your mom and dad. Now, come on.
A house? A big one?
No!
When your mom comes back, show it to her and she'll be happy. It's going to be a great surprise for her son.
So, that guy comes over and he says,
Frame rate felt like it dipped a little bit here.
if my wife could cook
Not
like
seeing it
you,
though.
I'd be the happiest man in the world. So I
Also, the
asked
lights
him,
all flicker a shade of red. Noticed it a while ago, but didn't quite mention it.
actually, I'm not
Just like
married.
watched a bit. See, it's like
That's
red
sweet.
shift.
So go for it, girl.
Oh, there it goes. There was the frames.
Everywhere, just dirt. People are filth, you know? Liars, hypocrites, traitors, everywhere.
What? You saying that I'm...
Yeah, I don't know if I'm not quite sure what the frame drop is from.
Is that you, Pete?
No, it's not.
Look who's talking about dirt. Walking around and leaving those dirty footprints everywhere.
I mean, I appreciate you doing your best to clean up around here, but I feel like it's not going to accomplish too much overall.
Concerning trade, communications, resources, and so on.
I'm sorry.
Most importantly, the northern tunnels will now be secured by our combined military units, a major step in defense of the metro system. As a sign of goodwill, the troops from Riga are already on their way here. We're counting on all our citizens to welcome our new allies and to offer them the same respect shown to our home guard. Thank you for your attention.
Prison is a place for thieves.
Alright, there are trading posts through the metro that sell weapons and other items in exchange for military-grade 545 caliber cartridges, which are used as currency. Manufactured before the blast, they are clean and shiny compared to the crude and less effective dirty rounds made by current metro inhabitants. Trading posts also contain ammo exchange kiosks where one can trade military-grade ammo for large quantities of dirty rounds. So either have a small amount of really good ammo or a large amount of basic ammo. I got a suppressed revolver. That's neat. Are these both suppressors, or is that just a long barrel? Oh, with an extended barrel. Here's accurate mid-range. Oh, as it doesn't work. Back to keyboard. Revolver with the silencer. Yep, that's a silencer. I got 10 though. Bastard with the silencer. Medkit. Probably wants me to buy a medkit, don't it?
Just one of those left.
Way down the spur, the rope attached to the rear guard suddenly goes slack. I yelled to the guy.
Agree.
Ah, left click is accept.
It looks like it's been beaten off.
Okay.
As you wish.
No sound, evaporate. Tolian just
What, I can't buy the LMG?
till I drag him away.
You can see it, when you can kill it.
He doesn't say a word,
Well,
and hasn't
sweetheart,
to this
what
day.
did Daddy get you?
Good weapons.
Drunk again. Get the hell out of this slum.
Where's your gear? Look, go to the armory and get geared up.
Just the armory though?
Indeed, but there's no tomorrow. And there won't be if you don't get your ass home.
Ah, here's the exchange.
You won't find better rates in the whole metro.
Let's go. Move it, you wine sack.
Ah, that's unfortunate, because with a name like Bastard, I'm actually curious about it, but you know. Scribbles exchange kiosk purchase more ammo for weapons. Okay. Interesting.
Good deal.
I have the best selection of perfect customer satisfaction.
Alright, now to find out where the heck the actual armor is.
Good weapons make good soldiers.
Hello, doing well, I presume? Not bad at least?
Ah, but you just said it's the only gun where you're better off using a knife, so I assumed it's a... Well, I already have a bad impression of the knife, I'll say that. Probably because maybe I need to dance around them or something.
Hello, Arthur. Look, I'll give the book back to you tomorrow, okay?
If I could read Russian, I'd know what that sign says. This is probably an armory, isn't it? Honestly, I mistook it for a restroom. And actually, given the tiling, this might be a restroom in the past.
Hello, Artyom. You need some weapons? Okay, let's take a look. Submachine gun, 5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun.
Oh. Well, it was given to me a bastard anyways.
Use short bursts, Artyom. Help yourself to some ammo, too.
weapons that fill your third weapon stock and load with military-grade rounds. Press and hold RB to switch between ammo types. Military-grade cartridges deal much more damage than the rounds, which are now produced in the metro stations by hand, but use them wisely. Firing valuable military rounds is like... Well, it is firing money, because the... Yeah.
Here's a universal charger to keep the battery powered. And a gas mask. Put it on if you crossed any radiation hot zones. Or, God help you, go up to the surface.
I didn't quite get to read that pop-up because I was listening to him.
Army issue first aid kits, just in case.
But I know I have to hold down, I think, the flashlight thing, just in case.
You're supplied, my friend. Feel free to try out your weapon on my firing range. And you try not to stick out your head too much, okay?
Let's see. RB. Okay, what actually is RB then on the controller? Oh, doesn't really tell me. Okay. Oh, aim assist is maxed out. Alright. I think I'll just leave that as is. I noticed the soft lock going on, but hopefully it doesn't interfere with my aim too much. Doesn't seem like they have magnetism. Just the soft lock. Okay, so how will I switch rounds? Nope, that's cycling weapons. Okay. You know what, let's hit... Oh, that's probably because I don't have rounds of the other type. Interesting. I like the diegetic way to see how much ammo you got, though. Yeah, FPS feels a bit choppy here. I know you guys probably can't see it because it streams at 30, but I'm gonna go down to high. What's up with it? Oh, triple anti-aliasing. I'll leave it at AAA then. Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably anti-sobric filtering. No, I mean, less so than before, but still. Yeah, still a bit choppy. Oh, that's way better. Okay. And we have no gas mask fuel, so alright, it is indeed the red hand. Looks like all I really have is military rounds, huh? Also feels like my DPI is higher. Just that DPI is tied to frame rate. Oh boy, that's an old game thing. If I just leave them down to lowest, well, second lowest settings.
That's one great book.
Yeah, that's better.
Thank you.
Do you think one day we could go back up to the surface? I've never seen Moscow, just the old pictures.
Moscow's gone. Soon we'll be gone too, and the monsters will inherit the Earth.
But there were other subways in St. Petersburg, Minsk, Kiev.
People might have survived somewhere else, or at least for a while. But so many years have passed now, and we've heard nothing from them. The other cities didn't have defense rings like Moscow did. What a great city it was, St. Petersburg. The cathedral.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm still not quite sure how to manually swap to them.
I remember summer nights in Nevsky Avenue. Crowds, laughter, kids with ice cream. Beautiful, slender girls. Music in the air, sweet enough to drink. What a beautiful world.
Then again, I probably spent all of my on the medkits. So I probably don't have military rounds anymore.
Hi, how are you, Artyom?
Come in, son. We're ready to set off. Good.
I'm just looking at your demon degree right here. Well, it's a physics-enabled object. I know that much now.
You've probably heard that our station is creating an alliance with Riga. We're sending them a couple of rail cars with humanitarian goods, some weapons, and some miscellaneous gear. That's the cargo you'll be looking after. It's not a very long trip, and it should not be too hard.
What's your situation, man?
Artyom, one thing before you go. I can see that you look up to Hunter, but a ranger's life is different than ours. They are reckless, even violent by nature. There's nothing to be gained by playing the hero.
All
So
quiet,
stay
sir.
clear of trouble. See the caravan to its destination and come home as soon as possible. Goodbye, my boy.
So, oh, like that? Honestly, I very much just confused that with a bit of a lighting hiccup, rather than doing something good. I've seen enough old glitchy games, you know? I don't fully trust lighting engines. Nice stuff, though. And you bringing up the fact that I did something good reminds me of the fact that this game does have different endings based on whether you do good or bad deeds, right? Eh.
Hello, Artyom. How are you?
Hi, Artyom. How about the piglet? A mighty fine pet, I must say.
Holding it all right. I told you to hold it. I got it. I got it.
Somebody's afraid of heights. I'm gonna fiddle with the DPI a bit more. It's so bad because this is actually like around the sweet spot for me. It's just one tick down is even closer, but it's just slightly too slow. Well, this is, it's a bit too fast because it's my low CPI setting. Which, I mean, I can work with this, but I'm not doing too much long range shooting with this kind of speed. And it doesn't seem like there's much long range shooting to begin with. Alright. I'll stick with this then.
How about helping us out a bit? All right, that was a joke. I know it's not your job. Artyom! Artyom, here! Here! Move it!
Привет. So you ready to move out?
Even the subtitles are in Russian. I can't answer with the mouse. Alright.
Are you ready? Well, let's go then.
Yeah, because I think I watched a long essay on Metro
You take that
some
seat,
years
Artyom,
back.
And you, Eugene, take this one. Did anybody forget anything?
So, you get your gear? Let's go then.
Hey guys, going to Riga?
Yeah, we are.
Can I get a lift?
Sure, but no free rides. You'll have to pull the lever sometimes.
I can do that.
Let's go then. Alrighty then. Good luck to everyone staying home, and to us too.
Boy,
Let's go.
good luck to us.
So, are you ready to finally be somewhere else?
Oh, Artyomka! Free at last, huh? Well, for as long as the ride takes, anyway. Should be fun. More dangerous. Even better, right?
Dude, I don't want dangerous rides, but I also know I'm a protagonist in this video game.
It was the first time I had left
So,
the safety
it's
of
gonna
my
be
home
dangerous.
station. It troubled me that I hadn't told my stepfather the truth. I would not be heading straight back from Riga, but Hunter was depending on me.
Constant buying of while making iron. At least he gets serenaded, though. The only time I've been able to use keyboard controls instead of the A/B prompts when they pop up is when I was in the shop menu. Also, a cool train map. I wonder how far along the train, or how far along the metro we go.
So, where you from?
Riga. I'm making the rounds, buying merchandise.
Well, I bet you've seen a few places then.
Yeah, the market is right next to Riga, and that's a big metro already. I used to make regular trips to Polis, but getting there now requires a lot of luck. That or being from
Have a
Hansa.
safe trip. How come?
Wow.
Hansa
I
connects
love
to the whole metro and has a lot of stations, but doesn't welcome outsiders. And if it's not Hansa, then you have to go through the Reds, the Nazis, or your regular bandits. And these guys are really going at it lately. If they're not fighting everyone else, they're warring with each other. The worst thing that I've ever been through was... actually...
You dumbasses!
Slow down, guy.
Peter, what's up?
A military caravan got stuck near Alexeyevskaya. A tunnel collapsed or other shit. You have to use the service tunnel bypassing Alexeyevskaya.
Fuck, I hate this tunnel. Alright, Peter, open up the gate. No point being stuck here forever.
Why? Well, what's wrong with that tunnel?
Well, it's an ordinary tunnel. Not as well lit, maybe. I went through that last month and, well, I just don't like it. That's all.
Your intuition says some bad shit's gonna go down there.
Have a safe trip.
We're riding
I bet your sheep are lonely, though.
so I think we'll make it there okay.
Okay, now it seems like I have both round types, but I really don't know.
Damn, this my head hurt.
Oh. No, wait, never mind.
If you help push the lever, we'll get there sooner.
Okay, Eugene, you go help the men. We should move faster here. You watch the back, Artyom.
Sure, I'll help. That way we'll get to Riga in no time, right?
No, we should get out of here sooner. It's scary when they're around, and I pity them.
Them? Who them?
Can you hear them weep?
Whom do you mean, them? What are you talking about? What the hell is going on about? Boris? Boris!
Hey, what's happening to me?
My head! Artyom! What is it?
Oh, that's not good.
Artyom! Over here!
If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated.
Is that a dark one? I do not appreciate the tinnitus. And why didn't the AK kill it? That's what I want to know. Was it dirty rounds? Alright.
Boy, what the hell's going on? Shit! Wake up, people! People! Wake up, for Christ's sake! What is... Wake up, warriors! Shit! It's no good! Ah! Oh, God! Ah! Shut... We're all dead! Come on! Help me, Artyom! Artyom is gonna get me!
Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what X is.
Artyom, take my shotgun! Here!
Oh boy. There goes our immersion friend. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for him to get close to point blank, though. Yeah, that's why. This thing does not have much accuracy at range. Sucks I couldn't save the merchant dude, though. He was friendly. Interesting.
What's happening here? The roadblock! We're there! Ой, боже.
Thought I ran out of ammo and died. Actually, that's like maybe the third time I've thought that. No, I've still got ammo.
That was hot. I need a drink.
That was a short
The
chapter.
gas station was only the first stop on my journey, but the caravan went no further. So before parting ways, we drank to celebrate our survival. The vodka didn't drown my fear of traveling on to Polis alone, but I was about to find myself with an unexpected and notorious partner.
I will say, I don't expect us to be a chosen one that manages to resolve things, but I do expect us to survive and at least accomplish an objective.
Let's train to our friend Artyom, who goes right through monsters and anomalies alike. To Artyom.
To you!
That wasn't low frame rate there.
We have been shredded like cabbage. You deserve a medal. Or at least some extra ammo. Here, take them. To your health.
Artyom! To you!
Oh boy.
Artyom, you really immune to that shit?
See if that shroom vodka knocks him down, huh?
Okay, we've got to check that. To our luck, and to Artyom. Come again.
To you.
You know, I'm gonna trust you on that, Sobit. Not sure if I would have talked to her or not if you hadn't told me,
The
but
vodka
I'll...
kicks everyone's ass, huh?
So tell
I'll be
me,
sure not to.
the tunnel to market's closed down and I'm bored to death sitting here on my ass.
We best for some kind of invisible way. We all blacked out. When I came to the support,
Let me play hero the next time, huh?
okay. Seems that tunnel shit didn't fit you. So you were shooting the bitches.
If you're done drinking, go check out the station.
I'll drink to such a nice guy too. За Артема.
He was just...
Me play hero the next time, huh?
Yeah, you don't need to keep being drunk.
Let me out of the station.
So apparently with the accounting of events, that's,
But I got my orders.
I couldn't see that wave thing. Okay, so I guess I'm a bit.
Why don't you take a walk around Egan in the meantime?
Oh, hello. I don't know if I want to take that or not. Probably his stuff. Okay.
My stuff is the best around, cause it's the only stuff around.
Congrats?
Come again when you're around.
Is that kid just waving something away from his face, or is he telling me to come closer? I don't.
Move!
The boss is busy. Come back later.
Are you Artyom? Hey, there's a man at the Black Street waiting for you. He's kind of big and scary. And he doesn't smell good either.
Smell doesn't help me.
I'll guide you there for one bullet.
No.
Okay, find him yourself then.
Yes,
You're
I will.
really great. Scrooge. Scrooge.
A couple of bullets, please.
Hi.
One bullet. I'm so
Station's under
hungry.
lockdown, man. We've got to wait till they solve this bandit problem. We've got to wait till they solve this bandit problem.
Wow, did you really come here on a handcar?
Yes, I did.
Wow, I'd love to ride that thing.
Oh, it's procedurally generated? I thought it was based on, like, actual... You know, I still have to play Space Engine myself, but I had assumed it was based on... God, these voices are loud. I thought it was based on actual data of what we know about the universe. So the Edge, you know, makes sense to me in that regard, and that it's as far as light has gone.
Watch your wallet.
Oh, my yawn might infect you. Okay. Nah, I'm not actually good. Okay, good. There's staircase. I forgot I can jump. See, I was worried, like, oh, if I fall down here and they don't mean for me to go down here, I might get stuck, but, I have too little faith in developers. A, there's stairs there, and B, I can jump, and C, really? I really had too little faith in the devs.
Give me a couple of bullets, please. One bullet. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, so I guess normal rounds to the head, or dirty rounds to the head, still do just as well. So I guess I should only really bother using military grade rounds on dark ones or something. Because I still don't know if what killed the dark one was just him actually shooting the head, or plot armor, or military rounds. I saw that exact same woman model in the bar earlier. Oh. Oh, okay. It's a mixture of the two, procedural generation and what we know. That makes it cooler. Which also begs the question, does it generate all that extra map data on the fly, or do they generate it once for everyone?
You're Artyom, right? Sit down.
I don't think chairs glow like this, but for some reason, I feel it calling to me.
Everybody calls me Bourbon. Listen, I need to get to Dry Station for some business, but this rat hole is on lockdown. I, however, know a back way. A so-called cursed passage the locals are afraid to use. But I hear the shit in the tunnels doesn't work on you. So, you help me get to Dry, I'll give you my AK when we get there. Deal? Good. Here's an advance payment in case you need to gear up first. Are you ready?
Okay.
Just make it short.
Yeah. I'll be back when I find a merchant to spend all this cash on. Yeah, because there was one... It's just when I think of procedural generation, there's one game that comes to mind, which is Deep Labyrinth. It was apparently initially a phone game, but I'm thinking of the DS port, which is what I played. The only one I knew of until I looked it up on Wikipedia. Yeah, it's a first-person dungeon crawler, and what I didn't know until I made a new save and did a second playthrough, just after something like triple-digit hours, or at least maybe 80 hours or something playing through, is the entirety of the world's map is procedurally generated. And it creates that map once when you create the save file, and it stores the entire map in that save. So the world is static once it's made, but it's different every playthrough, which is different from usual procedural generation, which tends to generate every time you enter a map as opposed to just once at the save file start.
Medkits, filters, knives, everything you need when traveling in dangerous areas, no? The best gun in the world. Recommend it. This stuff is 5 times better than your toy gun. The best gun
I've got
in the
40.
world. Recommend it. This stuff is 5 times better than your toy gun.
Actually, yeah, it is.
As you wish.
I like a Terraria world too, but like it wasn't like announced that that's what they were doing. It didn't say it was generating anything at the start. You just start. Careful for gas mask. Use the grenade. Use the fight or throw it from distance.
A cure for
Med kit.
It's for exhaling only.
I keep doing ask to leave.
You won't find better rates in whole metro.
So shotgun shells, dirty rounds, and I don't know what this is. Maybe revolver cartridges? Unless these are revolver cartridges. Those buy-sell rates, though, are trash.
You're welcome.
Another cool thing with that Deep Labyrinth game is it made use of the touchscreen. And that, A, with the sword strokes, you had to, you know, trace how you were attacking. And for some enemies, that actually mattered. Like, there were butterflies that, of course, would flutter around, and you'd have to swing at the right angle to smack them. The other thing, though, was spellcasting, where you had to draw the runes for the spells in the right order to cast the spell on top of having the mana for it. So you had to memorize spells, which is pretty cool. Oh, I have 5 of those. Good. I wanted to be sure I could check where...
Take some.
Medkits. Alright.
Whatever.
Ah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I don't think I really need... Well... I don't know how much ammo I'm gonna find out here. 15, 16, 30. So I don't have too much more full auto ammo left. Which is fine, I guess. It's fine. Everything is fine. I'm so used to being goddamn high level and well stocked on everything that it just kind of subtly irks me that I'm not right now. Like, how dare this game subject me to scarcity? How dare it?
You like what you see?
No. No. Solbeck warned me about you.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Sitting in this crap hole is useless.
Sure took you a while to... I'm even gonna stomp it out. I can kick it though. Again, with a stick, I'd be able to move slower. Hey, she gone. Ah. Oh, that's nice to know. Like, on the one hand, I appreciate they left the singing as Russian, because then it, you know, actually fits the tune. On the other hand, I have no idea what they're singing about.
As I entered the abandoned tunnel with Bourbon, I wondered if I'd been wrong to trust him. But the station gates were still sealed, and there was no telling when I would have another chance to leave Riga.
Great, we broke free. Now keep your eyes peeled. The handcar ride is over. Lots of tough guys died in these tunnels. But if we watch each other's backs, we'll get there.
Yeah, I'll make use of a revolver.
Ah, that's just a single lurker. They rarely attack groups of people. But if you're alone, watch your ass.
Oh, that's a full auto ammo, looks like. Shotguns.
Strange sounds. Either the ground is making that noise or the wind. I also heard tales of singing pipes. They say if you listen long enough, you can hear the voices of the dead. What bullshit.
That's not really what it sounds like to me, but I guess you wouldn't quite know what structural failure sounds like. I want to know if I should go down that side path or not. Oh well. Okay, so here's the deal. I just hit shift and I'm sprinting. And if I hit shift again, I'm still sprinting. Looks like I have to crouch to stop sprinting. Alright, so but you'll only be missing approximately a half hour though.
Shit, caravanners. They're all dead, I know that style. Bandits. And Hansa boasted that they'd wipe them out. Now keep your eyes peeled. They won't let us pass freely. Alarm system. Ancient, but quite efficient. If you want to arrive unexpected, try not to disturb the cans. Watch your step. Any crunch or crack will give you away. Oh, a tripwire! An excellent way to get rid of the blind and daredevils. You get what to do?
Perhaps can be disarmed. Carefully avoid the trap and locate trap triggering mechanism. Press X to disarm it. Hey, ammo. Ah, it's a shotgun. That's what I picked up earlier. It's a Jason Bourne mask. Alright, see if I crouch next to pipes. Well, a shotgun, because I feel like the engagement distance of this game is going to be point blank and very little beyond that. Oh, this is auto. Oh, that's where it came from. Well, now. Efficiency of pneumatic weapon defensive pressure tank. 2 layer shots will be wasted. Like extra power machine use hold RB while using pneumatic weapons to switch to pumping mode. Alright, good, good. Okay, so it is R. Just switch to ammo type then. So far, items seem to be in the space I'd think they'd be. Looks like it depressurizes over time. At least the red decays. Maybe the green stays stable. Do you know, I'm curious if I can, like... Okay, there's only 2 slots for grenades and the knives, it seems. Yeah, looks like green's stable. Yellow's what I have to watch out for. Alright. Probably a type of power weapon, then. Oh yeah, it is Friday, isn't it? Alright, now we actually get to deal with the bandits.
Shit, we're losing men!
Oh, he actually... You get there, mate? Or did I break you by going off to the side so soon? Either it's missing a lot, or that's what... Our rounds are just that low.
We're losing people! We've got a dead man here! We've got injured! We've got... We've got casualties!
Okay. Now I kind of understand how the ADS works. It always goes towards the center of the screen, but keep in mind that the iron sights are not always aligned with the center in games. In this case, they're actually lower. So yeah, it's hip fire when you can, otherwise... Oh, I actually have to hold it down the entire time. Alright. I want to... This isn't really as strong as I thought it would be. Given it's such a special mechanic type deal, this doesn't feel that strong. Oh, maybe it's because it's basically a built-in suppressor. Maybe. Probably, actually. Okay, so that guy's dead. It does seem like health regenerates to a degree, but medkits are for instant regen. I don't know if I've regen to full, though. Definitely my, definitely bourbon broke, though. Oh, crouching does increase accuracy. And reduce my profile. Oh, there you are, Bourbon. It's gonna scavenge for ammo, but just hurt that guy to the side. Yeah, I guess I'll keep this shotgun. The shotgun revolver seems similarly powered, it's just the revolver is ranged. Unlike the shotgun. Shotgun's basically a melee weapon. Oh, so they'll have grenades this time. Maybe. Bolt driver, electromagnetic charge, fireball bearings, very high velocity, some mag weapons, full driver must be manually pumped, blah blah blah. Okay. This is a pneumatic weapon, places a shotgun. Uses steel ball bearings. So I guess I can kind of use shotgun rounds as the dump ammo then. To get currencies for things. Is that a bastard? It's a bastard, isn't it? Fantastic. Alright, and then take the ammo. And take the ammo. Okay, so it seems like this thing also has a red zone. Maybe, but it's like very, very smaller than the other one's red zone. Ah, it's 5 for grenades, right?
Fuck! Grenade!
Ah, cool. Ah. Okay. Assuming I can take this slow, that is, and assuming Bourbon actually does some shit. Probably not, though. It wasn't loaded. Oh. It seems like this thing is silent. No, I got them off because Bourbon's actually moving. Why were they facing this way? This is a dead end. Why? Well, you said it's jank. I guess I wasn't expecting this jank in particular.
Our bloody skirmish with the bandits was over. I had expected mutants and monsters, but how many more of my fellow humans would try to kill me before I reached Polis?
Well, given I'm not sure where on the map this Polis is, could be at the very center, to be honest. I'd say a lot. Also, I suppose congrats, Swift. Even though you said that 5 minutes ago you found a gas giant with unique cellular life, I now have to wonder how that is portrayed.
The bridge is a nasty place, so here's the plan. I'll keep you covered and you watch my back. If we work together, we'll make it. But don't play hero boy. I'm in no mood to get killed today.
The hell was that shrieking? Oh, that was H, not G. Huh. Oh. Alright. Any lull you can get, use it to reload. There isn't too big of a difference between low flashlight and high flashlight, it seems. If it's not a headshot, they take a lot of bullets to kill. What is that? Oh, it's just a regular shotgun.
Okay, we're done now. We can go.
Oh, shit. Oh, no wonder they're coming. He got ahead of me. Yeah, knife does alright, although I am low on health, so... Okay, I've got one left. Where's... Oh, there's Bourbon. Rather, I assume he went down this path.
That was some ride.
Okay, how'd you... Never mind, I can guess. Yep. Into the car. And down we go. Did I... No, we still have some time. Oh, hi Nerva. Come towards the end. Yeah. Kind of this game's modus operandi. Being spoopy. God, revolver rounds are good. So, as you can guess, playing Metro 2033, the first one.
How convenient. Seems to me we're being lured in. Fuck it. Let's go.
Okay. Let's go. I was going to explore a train car for some ammo, but I don't think I should right now. Yeah, no, we go to a loading screen, apparently.
Market Station was just a little further, but Bourbon warned me that our path went through the Lost Catacombs.
I have no idea if you've heard of this game, Nerva. But it's a very old game. It's slab jank, but it's apparently one of the best slab jank there is. I got it for free like a year ago.
As if Nasalis behind us were not enough. Now we're stuck in fucking graveyard. Artyom, search the bodies. I'll try to get our asses out of here.
Ah, right.
Rusty piece of shit. Come on, open! Artyom, my gut tells me something is very wrong with this place. Remember our agreement. Counting on you, kid. Come on. Nice little grill. I promise you, dear, I will come back and lubricate you. Also get you new paint. Oh, the great door. I hear you are calling me. Yes, my mistress. I hear
Glad I got the gas mask on. Wait, what? You see, that was...
Artyom, search the bodies.
Yeah.
I'll try to get our asses out of here.
Ian's pulled in, oh, you died. No, actually, you're supposed to go down there in the past. And that was apparently an actual death, but as you can tell, felt like, you know. Although I now see I'm supposed to go forward in hallucinations.
Come on, open! Artyom, my gut tells me something is very wrong with this place. Remember our agreements. I'm counting on you, kid.
That's probably what it was.
Nice little crib. I promise you, dear, I will come back and lubricate you. Also get you new paint. Oh, the great door. I hear you are calling me. Yes, my mistress. I hear you. Yes, yes, always. Oh, yes. Now I am happy. Your songs are magnificent. Sing more. Sing loudly for me.
So which one's real? Is this pure? Oh, that wasn't the real thing.
What the hell just happened to me? Artyom, did you hear those songs? Brr, I wouldn't wish it on an enemy. You know, you're tougher than you look. Let's go. Move. We're almost at the market. It would be a pity to get eaten when we're so close.
Oh. Okay, now it's falling. I was going to try and run across, but if that's going to break on me. Nope. I saw all the ammo on that corpse over there. Well, I saw it. Grab what I can. Or grab what I feel I can. They know if they placed it, I can.
Stay calm. Uncle Bourbon will get us in. Hey, people! Open up! Don't let your two-legged brethren die a foolish death! Are you deaf in there? We're going to be eaten!
Knock, man. Don't pound.
Motherfuckers! Who the hell did you drive with you? Damn the cells! Simeon, start the trolley! We'll send the losses!
Artyom, hang on! Fate's on our side!
Oh boy. Wrong time to reload. Nice. Yeah, given how the iron sights are misaligned, hip fire is definitely as accurate. I like how the empty reload's actually faster than the partial reload. As far as I can guess, this is just survive until they get shit going and not that I have to do anything.
Show yourselves! Do as he says. These guys have no sense of humor.
Are my eyes playing tricks? Bourbon, old friend, is that you? And I've given up hope of ever seeing you alive again. Simon, look who the snout scared at.
God damn it. We stepped in this shit now. Hey!
Hey, Mikhailovich, what a coincidence! I was just coming to visit you. You hear that, boys? Set out the good dishes. Bourbon's come to visit.
No, don't go running off, Bourbon. We've got a little job to finish, then we'll get back to you. Remember where you should wait for me?
I do. You sure? I can help you remember. You get me, right?
I'm guessing you've been one of them in the past. Alright, if this is a chapter end, then that's where we'll call it. So it is.
I'd never seen a market like this. You could buy almost anything. But Bourbon owed money to the Hansa sentries and was anxious to leave.
Of course. Of course he owes money.
Weapons at once. Who are you? Come into the light. Slowly. I'll be damned. Bourbon. Hey guys, we'd better search these two. So, you all drunk. What are you carrying this time around? Who's the boy?
Look here, boss. I'm sure we can work this out.
Sure? Let's go and chat a little. And you keep an eye on this one, huh?
As soon as we actually have a moment of quiet.
No move!
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll call it here. So, 22:32. We can finally go to sleep, Sobit. Pick this up tomorrow night. Thanks for stopping by, Nerva. Thanks for keeping watching Alyssa and Cliff. So far, it's alright. I've played old games before and enjoyed them. I'll figure out the quirks of this one. For now, I'm still learning. Right back at you, Sobit. Right back at you.